What's good? It's your boy Fanon. Hope all is well. Let's talk a little boxing. Wait for some people to come on, man. This was a big weekend for Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. And it seems as if the boxing talk has really shifted in that direction. It might shift back as we get closer to Alexander Povetkin and Anthony Joshua fighting, or it might just be more of the same, man. Somali Pirate, what's good, man? MP4 Vids, what's going on? Unirammer says, roll tide. What's up? Chris Walker, what's good, man? Hey, I'm actually in Austin, Chris, but I am in Texas. Mr. J Dub 20TX, what's good, man? Millennium Aftermath, what's happening? Michael Johnson, my man. Broderick Hunter, what's good? What's the word? Bomb Squad all day, real talk. Hop, what's good, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. I hope all's well with you. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, man. I'm in Austin, man. I'm loving it too. Loving it. I bought a shirt that said Texas is deep in my heart. And it is, man. Once I got my first paycheck minus the sales, minus the state income tax, I was like, hey, I love Texas. Yeah. Yeah, y'all gonna make a conservative out of me with that no state income tax stuff. Randy Ridley, what's good? I'm chilling, man. Talking boxing, enjoying it. Found a nice little time slot. I didn't get a chance to watch 78 Sports TV and Black Fight Fan TV this morning because I was dropping my kids off. But I'm up, ready to go for about an hour before I get into this. To get into the job. Millennial Aftermath. No, I am a Chicago Bears fan. I ride true. All day, every day. All right. And my team sucks. I do know. Tanaris Robinson, what's good, man? Yes. He said, oh, yeah. Yes, sir. I enjoy, bro. No state income tax. Athletes love Texas. Yes. It's a 5% increase, homie. That's like getting a 5% raise. Gotta love it, homie. Gotta love it. Yeah, money to be made betting on Wilder. Yeah, I don't know. Is he the favorite? I was asking a question, man, but these cats, a lot of people are acting like he's gonna walk through them. I don't see it, but hey, man, could be. What's good too? Robinson, what's good, man? How you feeling this morning? So yeah, man, there's a lot of talk about Deontay Wilder being the favorite to beat Tyson Fury, and that makes sense because Tyson Fury is just coming back off of a very long hiatus. I listened to. Oh man, I'm gonna have to kick this cat out the house, man. Hey, y'all, hold on 1 second because I got the most obnoxious cat in the world. So I'm going to snatch her and throw her out the house. Sorry about that. My cat just be going bananas, man. So if y'all heard a little dip in the conversation, it's because I had to throw my cat out the house. Rich Jones, what's good, man? What's good? Cali FreeX was good. Two Robinson, man. Much love in the super chat. Said people saying Fury is the favorite right now. Really? That's not what I've heard from. From boxers. I think this is gonna be tough. What's going on, Ali Voso? How you doing, my man? Truth Seeker says, what percentage chance does Fury have to win? I think 50-50. I'm gonna give credit that Tyson Fury is gonna come with the same amount of improvement that he had before. But man, somebody came on my channel and said, the thing with Tyson Fury is that people are able to get up close on him, and if Tyson's gonna get one of them bombs landed on him. So, that's the thing. It's just he's gonna get hit. And the question is what's he gonna do, man, when he gets hit? But yeah, man, that's what I said. I don't know who's gonna win. I'm a big fan of both guys, so it's gonna be tough on me, really riding heavy with one or the other. I'm just really glad the fight's gonna happen, and I'm glad these cats are stepping up, and making that fight happen. Chris Walker said people should not sleep on Tyson. He is so skilled. I love Deontay, but he better be ready. No doubt about it, and I think he will be too, man. Absolutely. I believe he will be. He knows he's not getting in there with somebody that's, because you can't expect that dude to be a soft touch. Marshall Simmons 56, Lowland Profits, word up, bro. You good? Okay, that's not for me, but what is good, Lowland Profits? Winston Lee, peace to you as well. LaDon Griff said, "It's been a while, Fanon. I'm glad to see you back, Black here to be back here with you. Yeah, it's been a minute, man. LaDon, what's good with you? So yeah, man. Let me go on a little talent, gonna go on not a big rant, man, but I'm gonna do something, talk about something. In lieu of doing this on a video, I'm gonna do it on the live stream. So I'll get to the comment section, back to the conversation in a second, man. There is a channel called Ultra. Man, I hate that I don't have the name of this dude's channel. I'm going to actually pull it up, man. But he did, some subscribers hit me to his video. And, but man, he did a very, very good, it's like a 40-minute video on figuring out, talking about whose fault it was that Anthony Joshua, that a lot of people in the UK are getting turned off by Anthony Joshua and the stuff that was going on with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder and all the, the contract negotiations. And it's interesting, man, because he had a take that it was, and it's a very good channel, man. I'm actually going to let you guys know about the channel because I think it's somebody you might want to go. Oh, it's Ultra Tech Sports. It's out of the UK. Ultra Tech Sports Raw, actually. ULTRA Tech Sports, all one word, Raw. And he did a video saying, shocker, fans turn on ducking Anthony Joshua. And it's a channel in the UK, man, and the tone of it, man, was real. Oh, Marshall Fanon said there's a message earlier for you, my man. Okay, let me back up. For Fanon, good morning. What's going on, Everett Sutton? The biggest concern I have for Fury is that his feet are educated, but not particularly fast. Not particularly fast. Are educated, but not particularly fast. And Wilder will be able to catch him. I wonder how he will respond. Yeah, I agree with that 100%, man. Hey, much love in the super chat to my man. Let me go down. Chris Walker, what's good, man? Oh, Chris Walker said, Fanon, keep up the good work. I appreciate your intellectualism from day one. Hey, I appreciate it, man. That's who I am. Love it or lump it, love it or lump it. I ain't the dude. I ain't gonna be able to talk to you about a bunch of street shit, but I can talk to you about what they indoctrinate us with in schools. I've had plenty of that. Nino Brown, Fanon, didn't a in shape 254-pound Tyson Fury get knocked down by Steve Cunningham? I see that fight going to the 10th round and Wilder catching him with a boom. Yeah, he did. He kind of caught him with his feet squared up and all that. And I think he was, he might have taken Steve Cunningham for granted a little bit, but yeah, he got dropped and then dude got back up and knocked him out. So, it happens. I just think that the thing for me is going to be Deontay Wilder's body attack and whether or not, if Tyson Fury is strong enough just to push Deontay Wilder up off of him, like he was able to do with Vladimir Klitschko, where he, kind of gets up close and then all of a sudden just shoves him back and then lands a couple. If he's not strong enough to do that to Deontay Wilder, then Deontay Wilder is going to stay right there. And Deontay Wilder also isn't one of these real big power punchers that, have to fight you on the front foot. He can actually fight you on the back foot, knock you out on the back foot, like he did with Luis Ortiz. So it's going to be an interesting fight, man. It's a lot of power for Deontay Wilder, man. Dago 619, Cali Facts, man. Is this Ali Dago? Did you change the name up, man? Hope all's well with you, man. What's good? What's happening, Catnin? Ash Kicking Products, what's good, man? Oh, I'm expecting Fury to try to tie Wilder up all night. Yeah, that's the thing. If he's able to, if he's able to do that, if he's got the strength and he can throw a couple punches, get in, grab, mug, land a couple punches and go, kind of come out of it, fight like a Vladimir Klitschko style. I mean, that could be some problems, man. Tyson Fury's a smart fighter, man. Cali Free X, what's good, man? Oh, so hey, yeah, that's low key. Excuse me, I'm sorry. All right. World Breaker Fighting, what's good, man? I like how you set your reminders, man, for your live streams days ahead of time. I like that, man. Hey, Marshall Simmons said, Fanon, hey, if you had any concerns about Fury's performance, it was the lowering of his hands and getting cornered a number of times. It's going to be hard to avoid those bombs for up to 12 rounds. Absolutely. And he tends to fight like that. He tends to fight with his hands low. And if he can't stay out of the way of that, and it's so awkward. You know, Wilder's like really, really awkward. So, man, we'll see, man. But see, here the biggest problem for Tyson Fury is that Deontay Wilder's on a roll. Deontay Wilder has been he's an active fighter. He's very sharp. What David Hayes said about him the other day was interesting, especially since people from the UK who were hating on Wilder were acting as if Deontay Wilder was getting beat up by David Hay. When he said, David Hay was like, look, man, I can tell you this guy's got dynamite. He said he's got dynamite in both hands. And you got to be 100% on, 100% focused at all times, or you can get put up out of there. So, listening to what David Hayes said about him, man, was pretty interesting. All good, Callie. Nino Brown Boxing said, Fanon, the word is Wilder and Fury have 50-50 split. I think that is a great move by Wilder. Wilder needs to be pushed heavy as an A side against Joshua. Yeah, that makes sense. Because he made 50-50. He's like, hey, man, you're going to take this fight, dude. Wilder. So doesn't that make Wilder the favorite? If he's minus 125, Fury plus 100, Wilder by KO. Damn. That means they're predicting a set shot. Doesn't that mean they're predicting a knockout? Yeah, wow. Wilder by KO plus 612. It means, yeah, you get good money on a knockout. Not crazy money on a knockout, though, right? Hey, King El Ray, man, said, peace for nine. Been a long time. Don't get notifications like I used to. That's crazy. Hey, man, hit the subscribe button and then unsubscribe, subscribe again, and then hit that thing that says get all notifications. There's an option to get all notifications. And I think you got to get all notifications instead of just getting occasional ones. What's good? Oh, by the way, did I miss that super chat? There was a super chat. Hey, Chris Walker, much love in the super chat, my man. If Fury goes down, I give it around a 4 round. Yeah. If Fury goes down, I give it around the 4th round. I mean, he's going to get hit with something big, dude. Brandon Rippey said minus 25 means he's a favorite, but the odds that narrow, it's about even. Yeah, good. That shit. That means it's about the same as that's basically saying that Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder were about even money then, because I don't think it was much wider than that. Marshall Simmons 56 said in an ideal world, Fury needs another fight really with a big puncher, but I'm thinking that won't happen with this hype. No, if they're going to sign that fight, not with a 50-50 split, then it's not going to happen. 50-50 for U.S. pay-per-view, and he ain't had a big payday in 3 years. Come on, man, because you know he's not getting big paydays fighting on the undercard of Carl Frampton. So this is a good thing for him to get that money, man. It's a real good thing for him to get the money. Young Prophet said, I think Wilder is going to get going to KO Fury. I mean, history says he will. Yeah, it could be, man. Blackham TV, what's good, man? Gregory Wyatt, what's good, man? I'll say Fury sleeps him by and Fury sleeps by round 7. Greg Wyatt in the house, man. What's good, man? I think this is going to be an interesting fight, man. A lot of back and forth for like the first 4 or 5 rounds. And if I sound a lot like Mr. Boxing today when I'm going through this, is because sometimes I don't hate it. I do. I enjoy them, but sometimes when I listen to what other people have to say about fights, it influences me. And Mr. Boxing today too gave a really good breakdown on the live stream of how he saw the fight happening. I mean, I really liked how he did it. He said it was going to be a close fight too. Fanon, I think Wilder KOs Fury in 4 or less. Pity pad punches from Fury won't keep Wilder off of him. Yeah, and the hand speed. I mean, the worry for me is the foot and hand speed for Fury, because like I said, I'm a Fury fan. So, the worry that I have for Fury is Nazir King, yeah. My worry for Fury is that I don't think his hands are as fast as Deontay Wilder. I mean, they're going to be fast when he's throwing a bunch of little tippy taps out there, but Wilder's fast hands are very, very fast, and he's putting a lot on everything. That's a lot, and he's never got in with a puncher like that, man. Nazir King said Eddie and Hyden and Josh was still a coward. Yeah, man, and you lose a lot, dude. That's just acting like, hey, dude, he's done a disservice. That's what I was going to talk about for a while. I'll get back on that. I can't stay away from the comment section, man. I love talking to y'all. Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua really has ruined, man, dude has completely and utterly ruined his reputation in the United States, man. He's just getting blasted up and down. And in the UK, where people start recognizing that and saying it, man, it's just not a good look. But he's got his yuppies behind him, But the yuppie's gonna leave him as soon as he gets beat. That's the thing. Or we'll see. Will the yuppies be loyal when he loses? Because he's gonna lose. He's not that good. And it's heavy. Number one, it's a heavyweight division, and everybody loses. And second of all, he's not that good. So he's double gonna lose. Fury very tricky and slick. Got to see how Fury deals with Wilder's power. Yeah, he is. He is slick, but I'm telling you, I think he relies a lot on his height to stay away from punches. And I definitely believe that Vladimir Klitschko is chinny, and he's a little less hesitant to really try to exchange and jump on somebody. But we'll see how strong Fury is, man. Fury's a big boy, man. But I think Wilder's a lot strong. Fury's probably going to he might outweigh Wilder by 40 pounds, but I still don't think he's going to be as strong. Because I have a suspicion that Deontay Wilder is very, very strong. Those long, wiry dudes just have a lot more strength than you think. Because, he's weighing 220, but he's 220, and there ain't nothing on him. There ain't nothing but skin, muscle, and bone on that young man. Young Prophet Fury, very, very tricky. Got to see. Yep, I saw that. What William Ardent. I think once Wilder feels Fury can't hurt him, it will only be a matter of time before Wilder catches him with that nuclear missile of a right hand. Round 5 knockout Wilder. It's going to be tough on him, man. I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to it. John LaCour said, keep up the good work. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Hey, it's a lot easier to do videos when you do live streams, man, because you get a good positive vibe back, man. But look, we got 114 people in the building, 40 likes. Can we try to get the likes up? It does help. It does help the algorithm. So if you could, hit the like. If you're enjoying it, hit the like button, man. Don't let that pass you by. If you're disliking it, hey man, hit the dislike button. Brian Taylor. What's going on, Brian Taylor? What's going on in the Shy, man? Said AJ is a joke. Yeah, he's embarrassed himself, man. He should be embarrassed. How do you start with that much goodwill and blow it all in a country anyway? At least over here. I'm sure there are people that don't listen to YouTube videos out in the UK that just, want to go to a big party. They want to sing Sweet Caroline and get drunk. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind doing that. But hey, man, that ain't going to affect what happens in the ring. Oh, Callie Frigg said, Fury better have a jaw of steel. Yeah, that usually is not the case with guys who are 6'9". 6'9" and a great chin, that doesn't go together. Guys that tall usually got funny chins, man. Yeah, BBG said Fury only has a 2-inch reach advantage. Yeah, he does. Tyson, God, dog, and he gets caught on the end of those punches and up. You know what I'm saying? God, dude, that dude is punching up at you, which means that chin is in a nice spot, dog. I'm loving it. I can't wait to see this fight. KP Boxing and MMA, man. Appreciate you, man. Much love in the super chat. He says, salute Fanon in the chat. Fury is a great challenge and will be up on the cards when he gets slept. Bomb squad. Yeah, but here's the thing, man. This is Vegas. This is Vegas. He's coming overseas. He ain't gonna be up on the cards, dog. He ain't gonna be up on the cards. I'm gonna tell you now. Here, you can get if this goes to decision. I'll throw it this way: if it goes to decision, don't be shocked, dog. That Wilder gets that decision in Vegas on their card with that big old fight coming up behind it and a rematch clause. Don't be surprised, Holmes. I mean, don't be. Oh, I don't know if Tyson Fury has a rematch clause or not. Tyson Fury's going into a situation where he probably needs a knockout to win. Just being real with you, man. Just being real. And I'm saying that as a Tyson Fury fan. Tyson Fury can't be popping and grabbing and holding and slowing shit up, expecting to win that fight, unless he does it so well that Wilder can't lay a glove on him. And I don't see that being the case, especially if Wilder brings something little bit funny to the table, which is a jab to the body. Man, if Deontay Wilder can transition that punching power into really hard straight rights to the stomach, man, it could be ugly. That's what I want to see out of Wilder. I want to see him be able to hit that. You know that Floyd Mayweather Jr. jab to the stomach, that jab to the solar plexus with the dude that just got done dropping 150 pounds or whatever stones, what did he say he dropped? 4 stones, whatever. He dropped a lot of weight, dude. You know his midsection is not going to be primed for no jab in the gut. So if Wilder being the shorter man can really lay into Tyson Fury's body with some straight right to the body, straight right to the solar plexus with that bomb, man, and he gets some hands dropped, he'll put him out of there, dude. Oh, salute. Hey, KP Bison. Oh, yeah, I forgot you said, man. Bomb Squad. Forgot the rest of that, dog. Sorry. But I forgot your Bomb Squad, dog. People repping the Bomb Squad, man. Bomb Squad has grown immensely. Nino Brown Boxing. Fanon, I think from a technical perspective, the Ortiz fight experience will be the determining fighter. Yeah, he had the determining factor, excuse me. Yeah, he's been in there with a guy that he really had to think with and it really had to be mentally sharp. His confidence has to be through the roof because of beating Ortiz. I mean, that's a big thing, man. That's a big thing. And Ortiz definitely has a lot more pop. LaDon Griff said, Fanon, can anything other than defeating Wilder help to heal the stain on AJ's credibility? No. Fighting him, no. Fighting him, I think fighting him will, provided it's not something that, where he doesn't fight him like 3 years down the road. I mean, at this point, dude, the dude is what he is, man. They gotta, fighting him would do it. Because then you can say, all that stuff, all of that'll be water under the bridge if he fights him. Honestly. Because once the fight's made, you can't say people are ducking anymore. It could be like, maybe there was some truth to it. Maybe there wasn't some truth to it, whatever the case is. But, all is forgiven when the people fight, And I don't have anything just like naturally against Anthony Joshua. But when Anthony Joshua might have just been feeling himself a little bit, a little full of himself, thinking the world owes the dude something. And that he's just being a jackass. But people change. And for me, as soon as they make the fight, I'm cool with Anthony Joshua. I still think he's going to get hurt jumping in there with Deontay Wilder. But, I'm not going to I wouldn't hold a grudge beyond him making the fight. Now, Tyson, that's why I wanted to make that comment about that video. By the way, I did shout out my man from Ultra Tech Sports Raw. He did like I said, dude did a very very good video, man. Dude makes really long form videos, like longer than mine. I was doing like 20-minute videos. This dude does like 30, 40, 50-minute videos. But it's a good channel. I recommend him. But the thing that he said was he thought it was Eddie Hearn running off at the mouth too much and doing all that really turned people against Deontay Wilder. Against Anthony Joshua. And my thing isn't him doing all that negotiating out in public. It was It's the fact that he lies. If the dude didn't get caught lying all the damn time, then it'd be easier. If he was doing all that talking and he was telling the truth, and he just wasn't just lying for changing his lies up from minute to minute, then maybe somebody could have, somebody could trust him and appreciate the fact that he's really giving a lot of good information. But the fact that he's lying and he contradicts himself, that's the biggest problem, man. Oh, Gregory White says, yep, AJ made the mistake of believing his own press. Yeah, yep, I agree. I agree. R to the zoo. AJ is a business. Money scared Hearn BSing into AJ's mind. Tagging Parker were business scared fights. Wilder would demolish that mindset. Yeah, man, that dude's serious, man. Oh, William Ardent said, face it, bro. Hearn knows that AJ doesn't move that big head, and he knows that Wilder will come right down the middle, and then no more cash cow. Yeah, he's going to hit him like boom. You know what I mean? Marlon Sims, Fanon, do you use other social media networks like Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram? Yeah, I have a Facebook channel that I never do anything on. And I have a Twitter too, man, and I need to be more active on them. But quite honestly, man, that shit is like handling more than one social media outlet for a guy with my mindset being an older cat. It's tough for me to do it. Like if I was talking to people regularly on Instagram, I would do it. That would be cool. If I wanted my family if I wanted my family on my to be in my business, then Facebook would work. But I don't want my family in my business when it comes to boxing, and I don't communicate with people on social media like on Instagram and Twitter and all that. Oh, 78 Sports TV, what's good, my man? You in the house? I must have missed it. Yeah, it was good, man. How you feeling, 78? Sorry I missed the live stream today. But hey, if y'all don't know, 78 Sports TV also does live streams on the Smoke City Mobcast channel. So if you're not subscribed to Smoke City Mobcast, subscribe to Smoke City Mobcast, hit the bell icon, and you get the notifications to get all notifications, because he's been doing his solo live streams on that channel, and you'll get the notifications. Let me see. Let me go back a little bit, man, because Reggie the Tree was good, man. Yeah, I'm ready for the fight too. I'm just ready to have a good conversation about a fight that's going to happen, instead of like all this other nonsense, man. And oh my God, it was so much crap. I covered the crap, but trust me, dog, it was frustrating crap. All that, he said, she said, was the money real? Was the money not real? Was it this? Was it that? Like, come on, man. People acting like Al Heyman can't come up with $50 million guaranteed, and they act like they believe it. Ridiculous. Cairo Lichmore said, bomb squad for life. That's what's up. Broderick Hunter, what's good, my man? Said, Fanon, that's exactly what I was thinking. Jab to the body will be huge. Dude, I'm telling you, that jab and a straight right to the body. Whoo-wee. I'm telling you, that will hurt that tummy, because you cannot tell me you can't tell me that big-ass dude is doing sit-ups. No, sir. That's a dude that fights to get in shape, and that body, it's tough to get inside on a guy with a reach like that, though. But the thing is that Deontay Wilder has that reach, and Deontay Wilder has the power to keep Tyson Fury's hands at home, because he ain't going to get hit like that, and he's going to have to keep his his hands up. The thing for Tyson Fury is that he probably does need to try to fight that Klitschko type of fight where he jabs and grabs, that jab, grab, lean type of thing. But I don't know if that's going to work with Wilder, because I have a suspicion, because I've never seen anybody really try to grab, hold, and do that stuff with him, like maul him like that. But just the way Deontay Wilder looks, I don't think that you're going to be able to grab on him too easy. He looks like he's one of those really wiry, unusually strong dudes, them country strong dudes who will just push you up off of him. you know. And I think Fury is used to using a lot of his mass to push, like grab. When it gets tough on the inside, he'll hold and then he'll shove the guy up off of him. But I don't know if he's going to be able to shove Wilder off of him like that, because Wilder, I have a suspicion that Wilder's probably the stronger of the two. At least that's my take on it, man. Oh, Cedric Rogers said he'll be throwing up his lunch. Yeah, with that straight right to the body, if he's acting like that tummy is it somebody's chin? Yeah, if he acts like his tummy is a chin, he's not going to be able to take that straight to the solar plexus, man. He's not going to be able to take a big bomb to the solar plexus. And that will get a dude's hands down, man. I'm going to roll back. Anthony Johnson, what's good, man? Oh, by the way, Anthony Johnson, just so you know, man, because you asked me about that. I saw your email, man, but I didn't want to do it over email. I want to wait till I saw you, man. That Venmo, if that super chat wasn't working for you, there's a Venmo here, and you can go to Venmo.com, and that works right there. It's underneath it's in the description box. No pressure to do it, but you asked about it, so I want to make sure I told you, because I was I was responding to the email, but then I just got super tied up, man, and couldn't answer it. But hey, man, I'm glad. Excuse me. I'm glad to see you're in the chat, man. I hope all is well with you. And by the way, let me do something for you, man. I'd like to see your name in blue, homie. What's good, Denard Reed, man? I'm sorry I missed that when I was reading. I'm all good, man. Just talking this box and loving it, man. Having a great day, man. I'm gonna try to be on here for I've been on here about a half an hour, so we're gonna roll for about a half an hour more. Try to keep it around an hour and 10, because I know there's gonna be some great channels wanting to talk that boxing. Renique 313, what's good, man? I'm chilling. And make sure you let me know if I'm pronouncing your name, man. I don't want to mess that up, man. What's blazing in sports? Definitely check out What's Blazing in Sports, man. He does his thing. Let me back up. AA Boxing and Blunts. Tyson is different from anyone. It's going to be an epic night and lots of laughs along the way. Yeah, I'm loving. That's the thing that I think is going to be real good, man. Boxing and Blunts. I think that the whole conversation around, like, the lead up to the fight is going to be really good. It's already good, man. That was exciting. The fight was actually, I like the Tyson Fury fight this weekend. You know, he did what he was supposed to do against a guy that really, you know, wasn't going to try to let him do anything. He wanted to make sure that he went the distance and was really looking for, what's the guy's name? Pianetta. He was just looking for he's looking for a one-punch knockout. Really, and didn't ever allow, stood behind with his hands up, in that with that high guard, sitting up in a shell, and nothing you could really do with him as far as knocking him out. But he won every minute of every round. He looked like he's in good shape to go 10. But if it's different, going 10 rounds and getting hit, and really feeling the pressure, Shambaze boy Maye. Fanan, glad to have you back live. Yes, sir. I'm glad to be back live, man. I'm glad to be back live. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's the best thing about the channel for me, man, is doing live streams. I really do love them. American Patriot 1776. Fury gets knocked out in round 3. I think he's going to go longer than that, man. I think he'll go longer than that. Man, I'm telling you, it's going to be a tough fight, man. It's going to be a tough fight, dude. Oh, it's Volcanus, man. What's good, man? Appreciate that. Damn, dog. You gave super chat, man. Appreciate that, man. We're going to make that work, too. Say good morning, Fanan, in the chat. Little late, big homie. Oh, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that love, man. And hey, Weapons, what's good, man? Said I'm doing this because it's time. Shout out to the entire LWC. Appreciate that, man. That's a lot of love, man, in the super chats. Look, man, we're going to start working with these youth programs in a hot minute, so that's working. Man, I got a serious thing is, though, I like to work with Black organizations. And I moved to a section of town in Austin where I don't see any. So I was Matt Wade, much love in the super chat. So I got to go out to East. I think it's out East. I got to mess around, man. But it's a lot of love in the super chat this morning, man. We much appreciate it, man. We're going to make it work for you, man. Cali Freex said, I hope Wilder comes on top. Napoleon, man. Damn, dog. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, man. That's much appreciated. Napoleon Armstrong, man. That's much love, man. Appreciate you so much. And yeah, salute to Volcanus, A Weapons, Matt Wade, Cats. I mean, seriously, man. And man. Appreciate you guys. And I got to make sure I say one. Gregory Wyatt. There's another one that just came, a green one that just came through, man. Make sure I say it. Back up. And Napoleon Armstrong, everybody gave up earlier, helped out earlier, man. That's a lot of love, man. I really appreciate that, man. We're going to make it work. Underrated Darkness, man. I got to check out your live stream again. Check you out what you cooking next, man. Well, you need a cooking channel, man. Cass, American Patriot for 9. If the fight goes 12 rounds, Fury might win on points, but I think Wilder knocks out Fury in 3. I don't think so, man. I don't think so, man. I think, well, I got to come at this from both perspectives, man. Tyson Fury is going to have to really, really beat Deontay Wilder to get a decision, dog. He's not going to be able to tip-tap, run, move away while this dude's throwing bombs at him to win. Not in Vegas, not in Deontay Wilder's hometown. It's not going to go down like that. Tyson, when you go overseas, you got to do what you got. You got to take care of business, man. You know what I mean? You got to decisively beat that cat. Like he decisively beat Tyson Fury decisively beat Vladimir Klitschko. But on the real, man, you got to really, really, you got to come do it. You can't tip tap your way over here in the States to come take a cat's 7-time guy with 8 title defenses. This might be his 9th title defense for the WBC belt. You know what I mean? Hey, man, appreciate that. Jeff, the producer, much love, man. Appreciate that, man, as well as my man What's Blazing in Sports, man. By the way, y'all got to subscribe to What's Blazing in Sports, man. General Squirrels, man. Appreciate the love and the super chat, man. That's much, much appreciated. King Callie said Fury is mad tricky because of his upper body movement slips, but you need a punch. In that division. Yeah, absolutely. His upper body movement and all that stuff works. But I'm telling you, man, he ain't going to move away from body shots. And if he can get hit with clips him with them boys, it's going to be tough, man. But it's going to be a great fight, man, because both these dudes are good cats. And for real, let the best man win. Let the best man win. Of course, I like both fighters. I like, I'm an American. I'm a black American, so I got my ride with Wilder. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna tell no stories up in here. Wilder's from Alabama. All things being equal, I gotta ride with my folks, man. I gotta ride with my black American folk. But I swear, I like me some Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury is a hell of a fighter. I think he's a hell of a person. I appreciate everything. I respect him because of what he's gone through. And hey, man, it ain't easy to come back from drug addiction, from depression, all that stuff, man. That says a lot about his personality right there. And what his dad said, what's going on, DOG? And what his dad said about him, like, look, man, look at where this guy's come from to get where he is. Like a year ago, what's going on, Josh Taylor? He's like, a year ago, everybody had written him off. Nobody thought he'd be where he is right now. So, that's why, I got to root for him, man. I like Tyson Fury, man. AJ, that's a phony ass bastard. So, like I said, like all things being equal, I got to ride with Deontay Wilder. But Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, I would wish that Tyson Fury would beat the dog piss out of him. 12 straight rounds of embarrassment. Because all things ain't equal with the way that those two dudes behave. You know what I mean? A biatch is a biatch is a biatch. And hey, that's just what it is. All things ain't equal between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. A biatch is what I said, Hustler Slim. A biatch is a biatch. You acting it, that's what you are. And I'm not rolling with you. I don't roll with you, man. American Patriot, Dillian White called Fury and Wilder cowards. He is just jealous. Dillian White, dude, what does Dillian White got to say? Dillian White should just shut up, dude. Dillian White is one of the most privileged. That dude is one of the most privileged boxers in boxing, man. That dude is privileged. That's somebody that's getting made that the B-side, he's AJ's B-side. Like baby AJ. for him to get ranked, to get all those shots, to get ranked by the WBC and all those sanctioning bodies, and he don't take the fight. If he wanted, he was all that, how much he deserves, When they got Deontay Wilder asked him to fight Luis Ortiz, he wouldn't do it. Whether it's him or whether it's Eddie Hearn, I don't know. I don't care. He wouldn't do it. So if he would have had the fight, all he had to do is fight Luis Ortiz. He could have fought Luis Ortiz over Joseph Parker. And then now he could be fighting Deontay Wilder in December. He could have had the fight. All he had to do was fight Luis Ortiz, but he wouldn't do it. So, I mean, Dillian White, I like Dillian White. I mean, I like his personality. I think the dude's a good dude. You know, it seems like he's a good dude, and I ain't hating on him for wanting to get it. But come on, man. That dude he had 2 offers. One directly from Deontay Wilder saying, if you fight Luis Ortiz, I'll fight you next. You don't have to worry about being a mandatory. I'll be a voluntary. And he didn't do it. Then the WBC orders him to fight Luis Ortiz, and he won't do it. So he need to shut up and kick rocks, dog. That was there for him first. Tyson Fury really is fighting Dillian White's fight. But, Anthony Joshua, not Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn wants everything his own way. He probably wanted the fight on DAZN. Oh, we'll have Dillian White, yeah, but it's got Dillian White versus Deontay Wilder on DAZN. Get out of here, man. R to the zoo said Ortiz is the key, man. Ortiz deserves a lot better than he's getting. And them boys out over there are ducking. You know what I mean? Yeah, Cali Free X 100%. If he lost, his career is dead. BBB, you talking about Dillian White? No, man, they would keep Dillian White can get another loss. Because Eddie Hearn is going to put him in there with Derek Chisora for a rematch. He already had a loss. Didn't he get knocked out? Didn't he get TKO'd by Anthony Joshua? Because Anthony Joshua, first person to go the distance with Anthony Joshua should have been Takam, but Joseph Parker. So he got knocked out by Anthony Joshua and still has another shot at it. Oh, so Eddie is a dumb negotiator. He basically wants all the cards on his deck. Yeah, but he wasn't negotiating now, Alex Santos. He wasn't negotiating. He was he was dictating. Dictating is not negotiating. Telling somebody what the offer is and then saying take it or leave it, that's not a negotiation. That's dictating, AJ Ass Juice is dropping those titles. Did I hide? I hope I was arrested today for what? Hope I didn't. I'm sorry, man. I thought I accidentally hid that comment that I read. I meant to show it, but he said he was he was ducking, not dictating. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Keshel Alexander, you ain't never lied. Cynic and Jay, any boxer whose duck should be fined or stripped. But ducking cats. I'm telling you, man, this is one thing that I like about what's going on Sonny's Boxing Talk. Look, man, the one thing that I really do like about the YouTube, all this, the YouTube boxing community, the LDBC, the new media, the conversations that happen, whether, on boxing, on YouTube, and on the other social media. What's good, Akabin, is that ducking's not tolerated, dude. That's one thing that's going by. Ducking has severe the perception of ducking a fighter has severe penalties in the new boxing media, in the new boxing community, boxing conversation, internet conversation, right? It's got heavy repercussions for ducking because people will immediately start calling you everything under the book. Everything in the book. Everything under the sun, they're going to call you but a child of God if you have the perception of ducking. And the bigger the fight is, the louder the calls of ducking are going to be, and the more you're going to have to deal with that. Back in the day when it was just, Ring Magazine and a couple of, the people who are typing it out, what's going on, Frank Sparty? Oh, man, by the way, Frank Sparty, you get wrenched up, homeboy. Um, now you absolutely can't get away with it, man. And that's what Sean Porter's dad is mad about all this, this pressure that I'm getting on Utah. It didn't used to be like that. Yeah, it is like that now, though. Okay, what's good, Stewie Huey? Said, what's good for non-boxing? Please explain why Gervonta Davis didn't duck Lomachenko, because they're not in the same weight class. Not difficult. Deontay, first of all, Gervonta Davis, at this point in time, is a 130-pound fighter. Lomachenko was a 130-pound fighter who moved up to 135 pounds. So he can't be ducking somebody that left his weight class. He's not a mandatory, and at the time he had lost his belt. So it's not like you could have said unification for him, because when he got stripped against what is it? Not Quaylar, but what's the guy's name that he Francisco Fonseca? He lost his IBF title on the scales. No, he didn't. Tank didn't duck him. He lost his title So there's no way he could have unified with him. He lost his title, his IBF belt, to Francisco Fonseca on the scale. So he wasn't a champion. So it's not like he could have unified with Lomachenko. He didn't have a belt. And then when he did get a belt at 100 at a WBA, the WBA super title by beating Jesus Quaylar, Vasil Lomachenko moved up to 135 pounds. That's why I say he didn't duck him. And come on, man, Bob Arum wasn't really trying to make that fight. I'd love to see the fight. I don't think he ducked him. But I could see why people would say that he acted like he didn't want the fight, right? If that's your definition of duck, you could say, okay, he acted like he didn't want the fight when he said he has time, and he has time to make that fight, and he's got years, and Lomachenko doesn't have years. Yeah, that sounded like some bullshit, no doubt about it. Josh Hale said Loma's on record calling Tank out. It's not about the belt. If Lomachenko wanted to tank that bad, he wouldn't have moved to 135 pounds. He moved out of the weight class. If he really wanted Lomachenko, really wanted him, he would have stayed at 130 pounds and pressured to make that fight happen. But he left. You know what I mean? He left the weight class. But you could argue then, now as I do this, that if Mikey Garcia leaves, but Mikey Garcia they're both champions. So, it's subjective. It's subjective. I can see your point. It's just that I don't think that's the case, but it's subjective. There's definitely an argument that could be made for that. Oh, because Mayweather is hiding Lomachenko. Oh, is hiding Tank. No, man. Dude, come on, man. The dude's got 20 fights. He got 20 fights. He fought in his 19th fight. He beat Pedraza in his 19th fight. He defended 3 times in a year. And I mean, I don't think so. I don't think he's hiding them. But it is what it is, man. I mean, once you have a belt, you're supposed to fight the champion. So I'm not going to argue I'm not going to be advid against your position, because I think you got merit to what you're saying. There's definitely merit to what you're saying. What's good, Almighty Law 703? Hope all is well with you. Charles Lichmore said White needs to go after Manuel Charr. Simple. Yeah, I mean, he's going to get. Cairo Lynchmore. I think Dillian White's going to get the WBO mandatory shot against Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua's probably going to fight Povetkin. Then he's going to fight Dillian White in another mandatory for the WBO shot. That's what I think in April. Because he ain't fighting Wilder. If Fury beats Deontay Wilder, he damn sure ain't fighting Tyson Fury. I'm gonna tell you flat out. If Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder, there ain't no way in the world that Anthony Joshua's gonna fight Tyson Fury. Because Tyson Fury will box the shit out of that dude. box the shit out of him, and he'll lose all his belts. They're not doing that. If Deontay Wilder knocks out Tyson Fury, beats Tyson Fury, he still ain't gonna fight Deontay Wilder. That's my take on it. I think what they said is true, that they're not going to try to do that shit to 2020, hoping that somebody beats Deontay Wilder before he has to worry about it. Like he got flash knockout or something. Like if Deontay Wilder got knocked out in a flash, then before they would have a chance to move on, Eddie Hearn would try to drop $15 million on whoever it is to get it. But Deontay Wilder also said some interesting thing about if he lost. He's like, well, shit. If I lose, then I'm going to become a mandatory. He said, if I lose, I'm going to become a mandatory. See, that's tough. See, there's not too many ways to run from it, man. You know? Disown. Lowland Profits. What's good, my man? What's good? Let me check my time. Yeah, I'm good for a little while longer, man. I know cats want to get in here and talk this boxing. Let me back up. Fanon, Nazir King, Fanon, Wilder and Fury just got done with the face-to-face of BT Sports. Shit about to be insane. Oh, shit's about to be insane. Yeah, dude. Oh, was that you're talking about during the fight this weekend, or is that something that happened today? Is that something that happened today or something that happened on that? Yeah, they said it was going to happen. Who the hell was the dude that was in the ring with them? That dude got to be 7 feet tall, man. I was like, what the? Who is this dude? They were both Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder are looking up at this dude. Like both of them had to move their head significantly up. I think that dude had to be like 6'11" or something. That's a big ass dude, whoever that was. Underrated one is back. Yes, sir. Oh, it happened today? Cool. I got to check it out. What do you think? Wet farts. Wet farts. What you think about GGG Canelo's winner will do with the WBC belt? Fight the other guy again. GGG and Canelo will rematch after Canelo beats Gennady Golovkin. Gennady Golovkin ain't gonna win that fight, dog. Gennady is not winning, dude. Gennady's not winning, and there'll be a rematch because I'm sure he's got a rematch clause in there. I say he was tall as hell, Rican something like that. Yeah, God, dog, that motherfucker was gigantic. Boxing Mind TV, Fury versus Wilder buildup is going to be lit for now. Yes, sir, Boxing Mind TV, it will be. It already is, man. Already is. Underrated darkness. So okay, that's not me, man. Back up. Fanon Wheel. They will have a 7-foot gurney for Tyson Fury. ONN Senior X said, Fanon, they'll have a 7-foot gurney for Fury ringside. Hey, man, when big dudes get hit with bombs, they do go down, dog. I'm telling you, them big boys get dropped like boof. That's like Price's problem, man. Price being that damn tall, getting hit on the way up. Like anything over Tyson, and actually Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder's a little interesting because he's got a chin to be that tall. They better do all access. Oh, you know they will. It'll be cool. That's how they're gonna sell it. They're gonna push it on Showtime tough. And that's something they needed to do, man. It's like it screws over fans because now we're gonna have to start paying for Showtime pay-per-view, but it's gonna make the fighters happy, and the Showtime fighters and Al Haymon fighters are gonna stay with Showtime. Now that Showtime has a pay-per-view option, which means that they're gonna be able to afford to get these cats bigger paydays because we're gonna wind up having to pay for the fights. McGregor boxing, Fanon, do you think? Oh, where'd it go? Josh Taylor. I like that, man. I'm a big Josh. I like Josh Taylor coming out of the UK, man. Wilder versus Fury better do a 24/7 face-off. Yeah, man, it's just gonna be fun. Fanon, Nazir King. I'm sorry I missed that question, man. Somebody asked me a question. Fanon, he said if I lose and I'll become a mandatory, he'll end up dropping the belt. Yeah, that he'll have to. Yep. If I lose, he'll start becoming mandatories, and then he'll wind up. But he'll have to drop all them belts. He's gonna have to fight the dude sooner or later, dude. There ain't too many run. There's not too much running can be. More running can be done. Got dug. Penitentiary Arms, Fury's last two opponents weren't even ranked in the top 100 heavyweights. I don't get the point. By who? By who? When you say top 100 heavyweights, that tells me that you're looking at like BoxRec or something. There aren't 100 ranked heavyweights, man. And there's 4 different divisions, and they all have, BoxRec, fuck BoxRec. BoxRec rankings don't mean jack shit. Yeah, BoxRec don't ever pay. With me, I don't ever want to hear about BoxRec's rankings. BoxRec had Jeff Horn is the number 1 welterweight in the world over Errol Spence Jr. and Keith Thurman. So their rankings are just some piece of shit. Sorry for cussing, but their rankings are pieces of shit. And it doesn't matter who he beat. The guy that he beat all those belts at were the number 1 cat in the world. Nazir King, what's good, my man? Appreciate that, man. Much love in the super chat, my man. Those guys weren't ranked by any. That's okay. So what? The sanctioning bodies rankings suck. Man, penitentiary, those rankings are bought. He got 2 tune-up fights. He's been out for 3 years. What's he supposed to do? You want him to jump in there and fight Luis Ortiz after a 2.5-year layoff? He's about to fight somebody. You know? How about this? He after 2 years off, is willing to take 2 fights up and fight the number 1 heavyweight in the world, Deontay Wilder. And Anthony Joshua just fought Vladimir Klitschko, Joseph Parker, and he won't fight him. So just as much as you can use that as an indictment on Tyson Fury for some reason, it's a bigger indictment on Anthony Joshua because that bitch won't step up and fight him, and he's been fighting consistently. What's he supposed to do? You trying to disregard Deontay Wilder's win in advance? Sorry, that doesn't work. You know who the fuck Dillian White just fought? Dillian White just fought Malcolm Tan. Dillian White fought. Let me go to this dude's BoxRec because I swear this dude, what's his name, said this, and I'm not going to be on too much longer after I do this. But Dillian White, this is the guy that these people are pushing like he's done so damn much. This cat fought Malcolm Tan and Robert Helenius and Lucas Brown. 3 fights in a row. Robert Helenius, Malcolm Tan, and Lucas Brown. 3 fights in a row. Malcolm Tan is terrible. Robert Helenius is terrible. Lucas Brown is terrible. I can't see why Lucas Brown is any better a fighter than Pineda. What is Pineda? Is that Pineda? However you pronounce his name. There's not a lot of heavyweights with big names, man. But if you're trying to discredit Anthony Joshua's shit ahead of time, Deontay Wilder's fight against Tyson Fury's ahead of time, it doesn't work. He's the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He's the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. Hey, hold on 1 second. Sorry, that was a paycheck call. I got to do it. So damn, Fanani pissed you off. Huh? I see it coming, man. I see it. The thing is with me, I see it coming. I see what's going to happen with this Tyson Fury thing. People are trying to tear down Tyson Fury as if Tyson Fury is a nobody, right? Every fighter that Deontay Wilder fights is a bum. And you know what the number one reason that they think that the guy Deontay Wilder is fighting is a bum? The number one reason that they think he's a bum is because Deontay Wilder's fighting him. I don't hear anybody talking about how Eric Molina was a bum, right? Eric Molina was not a bum when Anthony Joshua fought him. But Deontay Wilder fought Eric Molina. Eric Molina was a bum. Yeah, likely. He's a good fighter, right? He's a good fighter. That's the only one, right? Anyway, man, look, don't try to discredit Tyson Fury, man. Tyson Fury is the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He's the guy that really beat Vladimir Klitschko. Say what you want to say about who his last two opponents are. Those guys were warm-up fights. Everybody knew him. And he's got enough courage to fight Deontay Wilder now. And he doesn't have, and he got 50-50, and Deontay Wilder cut him a 50-50 deal. Yeah, exactly. Deontay Wilder's the bum maker. As soon as Deontay Wilder touches them, they become a bum. But Anthony Joshua, top-notch competition. You know, oh, fuck. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wow. We got to. Oh, crap. I got to figure out how this can work. Wilder is just that good. Yep, it is. Anyway, I'm not going to go off on it too much longer, man. I got to roll and get to this work. So, hey, man, I appreciate everybody for showing up. My Master Love in the super chat, man. And for everybody coming in and tuning in. You're probably going to do it tomorrow morning as well. I mean, after 78 Sports TV and the Black Fight Fan TV do their live stream. And with that, I'm out. Peace.